this is just going to be a quick little synopsis of what I've done so far. And I thought it would be nice just to talk to you directly. For those of you who don't know, and you're just listening to this for the first time, this is Jeff Bacon with the DIY Writer Podcast. Um, After a lot of thinking and some life changes that I've gone through, I wanted to let you know that this will actually be probably the last podcast that I do for a while. I have stopped doing author interviews, and I've got all of the interviews I had taped published now. You've probably noticed over the last few months that things have slowed down and gotten kind of sporadic. I had just some incredible opportunities to do a lot of work as a self-employed, and then I had some interesting things happen that made it more attractive to become employed by somebody else. And so I took a job, and that really cut into the amount of time that I could actually spend during the day interviewing authors. I used to do, I could do up to three interviews a day, and I put out three shows a week. And that was hard to do when I was self-employed. But being employed by somebody else, and they actually have expectations of what I do with my time during the day, that made it much harder. I tried to do a couple over lunches and do this, that, and the other thing. It really wasn't working. Nights don't work for a lot of people. And depending what time zone is, because I'm international, it just makes sense that I take the author interviews and I call them a close. Now, I do think that the main driving issue is I had to make a choice, and podcasting has put a dent in my writing time, and has also put a major dent in what I've published so far. And I have some cool things I want to get out there. And also, it's something I've done for the author community, kind of as a freebie. I mean, I don't charge to be on my show or anything like that, and podcasts don't make a hell of a lot of money in the first place, but um, if any, I guess. I had to choose between, do I want to write or do I want to be a podcaster? I started podcasting so I could talk to other authors and, not only learn from them, but also, just expand my knowledge of the community. I've done that. Um, but in my heart of hearts, I really want to write a lot of books. And I've spent the last year not doing that, um, which I'm a little ashamed of, or not really ashamed, but maybe, I have a regret on that. And so with this, I am going to focus more on writing and doing a few other cool things, and much less on doing any kind of social media or anything like that. I do feel that I will at some point in time start doing a vlog, just throwing some humor out there and doing some stupid videos or whatever. And it's probably just going to be my dumb ass. So you can stay tuned for that or not. I don't think those are going to go out. They'll be on YouTube. They'll probably be on Facebook and Instagram, but I don't think they're going to be on pod or going out in the podcast. So you might want to switch over to there if you like seeing me or hearing me. But if you don't, goodbye. We'll see you later. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. Just kidding. All right. That is my short and sweet little spiel on what's happening with DIY Writer and the podcast. I do want to thank every single author that came on and endured my interviewing. Um, I loved every conversation I had with everybody. There's a lot of fun times, a lot of fun memories. I am going to leave the videos up on my YouTube channel. Those will never go away. Well, I shouldn't say never. I mean, if I smart off or I do something stupid and YouTube kicks my ass off, maybe they make themselves over to Rumble or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I have all the videos archived. But um A lot of good memories, a lot of fun. I want to thank Mickey Mickelson for all the help he and everything that he did in lining up authors for me, and also Michael Evans. He did a good job at getting me authors. Um, I want to shout out to the Indie Fantasy Addicts Facebook group and the authors of the IFA. Um, those guys and their support and just about everything, and the way they help the community and the way that they treat their groups and treat their readers is really special. And it's my favorite group to go stalk. And I don't participate a whole lot in it right now, and I don't plan on I plan on staying a little disinvolved with it for a little bit longer. Last year I was a little more involved, but I need to put out some books, man. I just need to get my ass moving and go write some stuff and be weird and quirky and do some things. I'm already in the dark, kind of the dark fantasy realm, military fiction, that type of stuff. I have a steampunk thing that I'm really dying to get out, but I'm not sure what venue I'm going to put it out on. Um, it's not really steampunk. It's probably more like a sci-fi horror type thing, but it's kind of cool. Um, I've got some horror stories. I got some short stories I want to throw out there. Some serialized stuff, and I've got 3 novels that I'm sitting on that I just haven't had time to go back through and get them ready to go off to a line editor. But um, with all that, I want to say thank you very much for listening to my show. Um, I look forward to putting out some content that hopefully you enjoy. Again, I might be reading some stuff or doing some different things. Every now and then I might pop on with an author and do an interview or something like that. Um, but I'm going to try and build up my YouTube following, which is going to be tough. But anyway, other than that, I'm going to call this show to a close, guys. Thank you very much for everything. Cheers to you. And that's a damn good 12-year-old scotch. And I hope that I hope all of you have just a great day and keep your chins up. Bye bye.